Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 15th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for your week this week. You start off with the Nine of Diamonds. So very good card for finances and new financial opportunities. This could be new jobs, looking into new jobs, looking into new areas as well, completely new areas for a job, or even you have the Ten of Clubs, which represents education, so even education, but mostly a card of new financial cycles. I think that this is going to start coming up probably a lot more. I think people are changing their view on finances and learning about finances and things. When you think about it, financial education isn't even, for the most part, do you really learn about finances in school? It's, what you should be doing and all this other stuff? Probably not. It's, for the most part, we really don't ever learn about finances in our life. But I think people are starting to look into finances on a whole other level. So a lot of you could be thinking about investing, dealing with investments, and making new investments and all sorts of stuff like that with this card. Next, you have the Ten of Clubs, one of my favorite cards in the deck for sure. Represents abundance, and abundance coming to you in all ways. More money, more opportunities for money, like all these great things, but mostly through education. Like I said, I think it's time where people are going to be learning about investing, reading books about finances, and, like I said, all sorts of stuff. So this is definitely a card that kind of backs that up and even represents, like I said, abundance, so more abundance coming to you. It's an amazing card for travel as well. You have the Five of Hearts, and another kind of card of traveling to new locations and things like that. So very interesting. Great card for dealing with people, bosses, meetings. Any one of those things comes up for this card as well. Next, you have the Five of Hearts. Could represent jealousy at work. This is jealousy to be ignored, as I always say. Definitely not a good week for gossip, taking part in gossip, dealing with people who are gossiping. None of those things. Don't get involved. Definitely with this card. And let's see. It's also a great card for starting new things. Anything new that you want to start could represent a new relationship coming in, although it doesn't really look like that much of a love week, if I'm being honest. But, again, it's going to be different for all of you, so it could be. But mostly just jealousy. Stay away from jealousy with this card. Next, you have the Three of Clubs, card of second chances. Getting a second chance at something, and this could be, like I say, this isn't like a second chance. People always ask, is, my boyfriend coming back? Is my girlfriend coming back? Whatever. And I'm always like, well, no, probably not. But if you were with somebody where you thought that it was like, going to be forever or whatever, and then when they left, you felt like you'd never have that again, this is that type of love coming back to your life. Or it could be, financial as well, financial opportunities. Also an amazing card for creativity. What else do we have here? Yeah, I'd say it's a great week for opportunities. Ten of Clubs represents opportunities. Three of Clubs, being creative with opportunities, creating your own opportunities for success, trying to, bring in more success through opportunities that you create, basically. That's the other thing. I was talking to somebody the other day about how, in the future, I don't think jobs are coming back. Let's put it that way. So I think career-wise, it's going to be people kind of who can create their own thing, who can create either their own job, their own business, or come up with some way to provide value to a business or to a person as a consultant or something. So again, I think people need to start thinking creatively, especially when it comes to what they do as a job or a career, and kind of coming up with some way to be some way to kind of like share your value and things like that. The good news is I think that the universe is pretty much pushing everybody to do this. So a lot of people are already working on this. And I shouldn't say jobs aren't coming back, because I think for the most part, if you have like a long-term career, it's probably not going to go anywhere. You'll probably just be able to have it. You know what I mean? And it's like not going to disappear. But, in the future, if you stop working and then want to go back to work, I think it might be a little bit harder, even harder than it is now to get something. So a lot of you could be creatively thinking about that. And finally, you have the Seven of Hearts, doubts about love. Having these thoughts about love and wondering if love will come back and things. I would say that will probably clear up for you next week for most of you. For others of you, this could just represent doubts about other things in your life as well. Doubts about money, doubts about, spirituality, all sorts of doubts come up with this card, but it is a card of needing to stay positive, think positive, and good things will happen. So it looks like a very interesting week for you, I would say. Create your own opportunities, for sure. But thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.